aka Mr. Take It Easy. Before you end up like Beezy, make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you need to know about your boy Jay, it's in the description down below. Make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Like I said, man, for all my new subscribers and new viewers, you know what I mean? If you do want to watch all true crime, you know what I'm saying? It is in the playlist section. But we got Florida stud confronts ex-new girlfriend on Facebook Live and gets shot 9 times. You know what I'm saying? See, I don't understand the coochie bumpers, man. You know what I mean? I want y'all to look at this title again. Matter of fact, I'm gonna read it again. Florida stud confronts ex-new girlfriend on Facebook Live and gets shot 9 times, man. 9 times. You know, it just doesn't make no sense, man. You know what I mean? Fools die for lack of sense. You feel me? But just because you wanted to be that ex, that crazy ex to pull up on her, you know what I mean? Didn't want her to move on. Now you got shot 9 times. I'm not going to be too long in this intro, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all subscribe, like, you know what I'm saying? But good. Think before you act, ladies and gentlemen. Preserve sound judgment. Preserve discretion. You know what I'm saying? I say that a lot. Just think before you act, because I promise you, if you act before you think most of the time, look. Laughing.
Can't stand in the paint. Can't stand in the paint.
Someone just got killed. They literally shot him like 20 fucking times and he laid down at the end of the stairs.
Fight over Facebook led to a deadly shooting. Investigators say the whole thing was recorded on the victim's phone.
Ma'am, you're here for the charge of a second-degree murder with discharge of a firearm, felony punishable by life, and I'm gonna hold you no bond.
Cocoa police say 19-year-old.
Just imagine though, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just imagine. You feel me? Like, throwing your life away. You know what I'm saying? And I told you, I say this all the time. You know what I mean? I say this all the time, and I'm gonna say it again. You know what I mean? I forgot who I heard this from, but it was so true. You know what I'm saying? It's so quick to get in trouble, you know what I'm saying? But it's so hard to get out. You know what I mean? So you ruined your life in the span of at least like 6 seconds. You know what I'm saying? 6 seconds you ruined your life. Now you finna get life. You giving somebody power, you know, over your life. You know what I'm saying? You're possibly finna face life. You know what I mean? You have no bond. Man, you know what I mean? Crazy.
Laniqua Bird shot 27-year-old Natika Lanier.
Look where they going, y'all. Look where they at. Look where they at, y'all. Upstairs. Look where they going. They going upstairs. They seen us coming in this.
September 1st, 2020, in Cocoa, Florida. 27-year-old Natika Lanier goes live on Facebook. She's in the passenger seat and her girlfriend is behind the wheel. They're driving to the Candlewood Apartments to confront Natika's ex-girlfriend, Anaya Thomas. The reason these women are so upset is because Anaya updated her relationship status on Facebook, posted her new girlfriend, threw shades at Natika, talking about moving on, and Natika decided that the disrespect needed to be handled face-to-face, on camera, for everyone to see. What her viewers thought they were about to watch was standard hood drama, maybe some yelling or maybe a fight. They had no idea they were about to witness a murder live on Facebook. By the time the video cuts to black, Natika would be lying at the bottom of a stairwell with 9 bullets in her body. The shooter was 19-year-old Laniqua Bird, Anaya's new girlfriend. But she didn't act alone. On that video, clear as day, you can hear Anaya screaming from the top of the stairs. And then 9 shots rang out. Natika collapsed and the phone went black. Both women are now facing second-degree murder charges with no bond, possibly life in prison. But the internet is at war over this case. Half the comments say Natika pulled up to someone's house looking for a fight and got what she came for. The other half says 2 women executed her over a Facebook post while the world watched. Before you watch this video, you need to know who Natika was. Her family called her Bubbles. 27 years old, goofy, sweet, could light up a room. But alongside the laughter was a temper she couldn't control, quick to anger, petty. The kind of petty that should have stayed in high school, but somehow made it to 27.
And like I said, if you quick to anger, bro, you gonna die. You know what I mean? That's what it is, man. Quick to anger, you're gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Or you're gonna go to jail. You know what I mean? That's one thing that I've realized, bro. You know, just being cool, man. You know what I'm saying? I just be trying to be cool, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about protecting yourself. You know, I feel like a lot of y'all don't protect yourselves. You know, it's about protecting yourself. You got to protect yourself, man. You know what I mean? Because it's like, see, I know with me, right? I know who I am. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if you know how you are, right? You know that you ain't going for nothing. So why would you go in the environment to put your, like to put yourself in that position? You get what I'm saying? Like, if you know that you will kill somebody, bro, don't put yourself in a position to kill somebody. You see what I'm saying? You got to protect yourself from things like that. Like, if you know that you will, like, smack the taste out of somebody's mouth, bro, don't put yourself in a position to do that. And that's how I move. I protect myself. You know what I'm saying? Knowing what I do. You feel me? So for me, I be around the good areas. You know what I'm saying? I be around diversity. I feel like diversity is good for everybody. You being around one set of people, I just do not feel like it's good for nobody, bro. Honestly, being around diversity is the best thing for me. But just protecting myself, bro. So I won't have to, you know, do something. So I won't have to be in a certain situation. I feel like a lot of y'all don't protect yourselves out here. You know what I'm saying?
Front row seat to every beat.
You got to think about...
She and Anaya dated for about a year.
Who you are!
Toxic from day one. Fights, screaming matches, hands thrown. They finally broke up in July 2020 after a blowout where Nteka caught a battery charge for putting hands on Anaya. By September, both of them had moved on. Nteka had a new girlfriend, and Anaya started dating 19-year-old Laniqua. The relationship was done. It was over. They were finished. But then, Anaya posted on Facebook. She made her new relationship public, added some caption about upgrading, about moving on to better things, obviously throwing subliminal shots aimed directly at Nteka. And for someone like Bubbles, this meant war. So on September 1st, around 6 in the evening, Nteka told her girlfriend to get in the car, went live on Facebook, and drove straight to the Candlewood apartments to handle it in person. Not to talk, to confront, to make Anaya see her face and know she wasn't about to be disrespected online without consequences. What you're about to see is the entire Facebook Live video. And listen for that nervous laugh Nteka keeps making, that ugh sound every few seconds. Thousands of people said it gave them chills, like she sensed something was wrong but couldn't turn around. The video starts in the car with trash talk and ends with 9 gunshots. Here is that live video, just so you get the full context of what exactly happened.
Come on, bitch, man. What the fuck, y'all? I'm mad because you mentioning this. Y'all mentioning this shit. Got nothing to do. We straight. We car swiping over here. Y'all talking about? We up one.
Or 2 or 3.
Oh, fuck facts.
2 or 3.
Bay last hairdo she got off of you. Keep talking about. Bay last hairdo she got off your face. You mean, and she better get some 613, your favorite, off you. Keep talking about.
Thank you.
Come on, bitch, man. Y'all childish as for real. Straight up. Bitch, go get your baby back. That's what you need to do. Y'all got all that time on your hand? You mean? Come on, the bitch mad. I'm mad because y'all mentioned this shit. So I'm swiping. Man. Bay how dudes come from you, baby girl. You mean you still wearing your last how do? You mean talking about you about to get 40 inches for your birthday, this and that? Y'all ain't got your ass over there living over the next motherfucker. You mean, bitch, my bitch I own everything. You mean, and clock in every day. You mean, if I go broke, she can help me out. You mean, if I get down, she got me. You mean? Nah, if you ain't nothing but a motherfucking nothing but I bet you when the money went dry, I went left. You talking about? You throwing around, you don't know nothing about you. You just in some shit. This whole your cousin. On a motherfucking car, bitch. What the f? Y'all ain't got no bump on y'all's. The car ain't even in her name. You ain't even got no license. Let's be clear. Y'all mean? Staying on the next bitch shit. The fuck? Sleeping on a twin size bed. Fuck you mean? I bought your mother man. Okay. Can't say one thing a say I ran their ass dry and had nothing to offer and didn't. And didn't. What you got, baby girl? Okay. You mean?
Why you trying to be funny? You down there help me get it.
Come on, man. Everything you got. Facts. For real.
Fucking dog.
See, one thing about that mouth, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. It's one thing I got to do too is control that tongue. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know what she said on Facebook, but honestly, what she said on Facebook got her riled up. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. You got to watch what you say. You feel me? You got to watch what you say, man. I'm telling you. And I say this a lot. It's best to shut up. You know what I mean? It's best to shut up, bro. I don't care how tough you is. I don't care what you... Man, it's best to shut up because all you're going to do is get bad energy. If you run your mouth, if you a person that run your mouth all the time, bro, you going to get bad energy coming your way, bro. It's going to come your way. You know what I'm saying? The mouth of the wicked, bro, conceals violence, bro. It's going to come your way, bro. That tongue that got so many people dropped, bro. Stop thinking you so tough. My mans, you are human, bro. Start thinking like a human being. Can we have people out here that start thinking like human beings, bro? That, dang, you can die? You can get whooped on? Why do y'all be moving out here like you immortal? Why do y'all be talking like y'all immortal, gang? You can die. You can get whooped on just like the next man or the next woman. We got to start moving like human beings out here. I think y'all be thinking y'all got 9 lives, bro. Y'all be moving like y'all immortal, bro. The way some of y'all be moving, bro, I question like, dang, bro, you got another life? You know what I'm saying? God, do you got another life? Am I the only one that be like thinking that when people be crashing out? You know what I mean? Like, bro, you're not tough. You're just a dummy. It's a lot of people that's tough just like you. We just smart by our stuff. All that crashing out you doing, you're not tough. You're just a dummy, gang. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Why do we praise crash outs? Praising the crash out? Oh, he with that job. Oh, bro ain't going for nothing. Dummy praising a dummy? You know how many dudes that's just like him, but just smarter? You know what I mean? We in a generation now where they praise crash outs. You praising the crash out? You praising a dummy that's throwing his life away or a dummy getting killed? The only thing, the only two fates that's going to happen to a crash out, you want to be a crash out, I promise you, your two fates going to be death in jail. Go be a crash out. I promise you, them two you going to meet. You going to meet them two. You going to meet death or you going to meet freaking jail. Ain't no other option. You feel me? But all I'm saying, man, let's start moving like a human being. Now I got a YouTube channel, so I'll be trying to spread wisdom on a lot of people. Like I said, I'm 23 years old thinking like this. It's a lot of people my age that's stupid, that envy the violent, that want to be violent because they feel like that's what makes them real. Don't let this world trick you out your position, my boy. Make this world think isn't reality. Get off social media. I try to tell y'all that. Get the freak off social media. Social media gonna get your butt killed, boy. Social media gonna get you in jail because you trying to be something you ain't. Stop trying to be the next King Von. You seen what happened to King Von. Stop trying to be the next whoever. Stop looking up to these guys because I promise you your fate is only death in jail. Stop thinking that that wicked and that evil life cool now. You're gonna be dead in jail. That's your fate. The coolest thing is to be a good person. Move the righteous way. That's the good thing. That's the coolest thing, bro. You trying to envy the wicked. You trying to go down that wicked path. I promise you. I'm telling you, it never fails. Death or jail. Promise you. And we're going to see how tough you is in the afterlife. Ain't nobody tougher than God. I can promise you. Ain't nobody tougher than God. You die. You go in the afterlife. You see God face to face. I promise you. All that tough junk gonna fold. You're going to be so tough then. You're going to be begging then. You're going to be so good then. Nah, be that same tough guy that you was, you know what I'm saying, on earth. Promise you, all them dudes that was tough now, all them dudes that was tough on earth, afterlife, they weren't so tough. I bet you they ain't so tough.
Down there, bro, went broke.
They ain't tough in the afterlife. They begging now.
Y'all better get y'all somewhere to stay. Y'all better go do.
Y'all better start thinking. Y'all better start thinking.
We gonna
brains.
We gonna blow a little soon.
Brains. She ain't using her brain, bro. God gave us a brain. She ain't using her brain right now.
No, keep rolling. We good. Keep talking about
her not using her brain caused her to get shot 9 times. Ain't nobody making you go to that girl house.
Cousin for $21 at the back store for your 21st. You don't know all that. Talking about the mad ain't stun you. Man, where y'all at? We here. We wherever we need to be. Talking about I'm always out west. Coco, bitch, be everywhere. I be everywhere and I'm always dolo. Bay done always said where she at work. Say, well, I ain't with my brother. I'm dolo. I don't know what you studying Facebook rapping. I'm gonna catch your ass.
Never fails, man.
Think you got that goddamn carrot top on your goddamn head, bitch, with them dreads. I'm gonna chop that bitch. Oh, God.
Never fails.
Take your ass back to Domino. Where you work at? Domino.
She working. I don't understand that. She working, though. Know what I'm saying? She working. She working. That's all that matters to me. Know what I'm saying? I never understood why people make fun about somebody working at Domino's, but you gonna go eat them Domino's, though. Work fun about somebody working at McDonald's, but I bet you gonna eat that McDonald's. At least you working, bro. That's all I'm saying. At least you working. You ain't better than nobody. You see how you just died? You see how we all the same? All that money that you bragging about, you going to Cali and all that, pushing, ain't nothing go to that. Ain't nothing go to your grave but you. All that money that you probably claim you had, that car, all that junk you had, ain't nothing matter at the end but your spirit. Ain't nothing matter at the end. All that money and all that, you can't take none of that with you. Y'all gonna understand. Y'all gonna get that this junk temporary. Y'all gonna get this junk, bro. I'm gonna put it through y'all head.
You feel what I'm saying? You ain't loyal. You don't know what no loyalty is, little girl. You talking about? I run your shit. Bop my. Your her little cousin. I'ma run that. I'ma run that. I take that. I call that. I'm out of business, man. Been f***ing with this girl.
Seem like you're mad, shawty. Seem like you're mad. Driving up, pulling up to a spot. That was somebody mad, dude. You like you kind of pressed.
My always out west coming. That's my home. When you come out there, you don't get your out that car. Facts or not? You mean? I run around and shit. I go where I want to go. When I want to go.
Right. Hey.
For real. Ain't on that.
9 times, y'all. She got shot 9 times with this mindset. Somebody that was talking real talk got shot 9 times. You see that? Dead. Dead and gone. This woman is dead. Woman is no longer with us.
My bitch mad, bitch. Now you came around when me and Mo, they wasn't around. Just something to do. You went to breaking bread and shit went left. You feel me? Let's be clear. I don't know what you telling them folks, but you tripping, Jay. You tripping, baby girl. And everybody that know me know what time it is. Stop playing with my talk. For real.
I'm telling y'all, bro. I've seen so much junk like this, y'all. It's like a pattern, bro. Like it never fails. It's always the same ender, but every time somebody go to jail, somebody die. I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't pulling up on nobody.
Look where they going, y'all.
I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. I ain't pulling up on nobody. I'm saying that out my mouth. I ain't finna tell you where I live at. That's just me. Call me scary. You dang right. You dang skippy. You know what I mean? I'm a scary alive mother. You know what I mean? I ain't finna pull up on nobody. Ain't nothing nobody can do to make me pull up on you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real with you. He ain't gonna pull up on me. You feel me? Think I'm gonna tell you where I live? Yeah, but I live in such. Yeah, pull up on me. But I just made a sacrifice. I just sacrificed myself. I'm a smart mother effer, boy. You know what I'm saying? I think human. I pull up on this person. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm like that, but dang, how many people like that got killed? If I pull up on this person, I most likely can die. If I give this person my address, he most likely can't kill me. See, I'm not no stupid, overly tough dude. I'm a dude that got common sense. I'm a dude that think like a human. I'm a dude that know I can die. So I think like I can die. And I told you that's what makes you untouchable. When you move like you're touchable. All that you moving like you untouchable, that's what makes you touchable. But you moving like you touchable, that's what makes you untouchable.
Look where they at. Look where they at, y'all. Upstairs. Look where they going. They going upstairs. They see.
I don't think people just caught what I just said.
They going upstairs. Look at her car. She talking about baby car. Look at her car. Look at her car. Ain't got no lights. Ain't even hers. Look, nah, go ahead. They gonna call Troll. And you know they went upstairs too. They gonna call Troll. Go ahead. Don't.
I got time today.
Look at her.
Got time today.
Look at her. Look at her. She don't want no smoke. Man, come on. You know what?
You get in the driver's seat. I got time today.
They ain't downstairs. They gonna call Troll.
Why you couldn't do this on Facebook Live though?
Hey, KC, you be doing a lot of talking, bitch. For real. Man, nah, we already know.
Everybody want to be tough for troll for social media.
Nah, you definitely troll. Look, she got police on speed dial. KC, don't walk off. Don't walk nowhere. Baby, do it. That's it. That's it. That's our problem right there. That's our problem right there. Right there, baby. That's our problem. She our problem. She our problem. She my problem. You gonna call the troll? Come on, come on. I already know what type of time of night this bitch on. Come on, man. For real. Come on, man. You know what's going on. You know what's going on. Yeah, fuck thing. Fuck thing. Come on, baby. 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 Let's go. Man, come on, baby. Look. Can't stand in the paint. Can't stand in the paint. Bitch.
Dang. Caught it on camera. Man down on 51st. Caught it on camera. Man down on 51st. Just like that. Just like that. Just seen the dead. Just like that. Man down on 51st. Just like that. Know what I'm saying? That easy. Just like that right there. That easy. You see how quick it was for you to die again? That easy. Now everything you was just saying don't even matter no more. Just like that. You know what I'm saying? Everything she was just saying, we just seen her die. Right there. Now all that tough junk she was doing, it don't even matter. None of that matter. All that talk you were doing, that don't matter no more. Look what being tough got her. Look. Like I said, RIP. I'm never gonna talk bad on anybody's name, and I don't want nobody to talk bad, you know what I'm saying, on her name. I'm just showing you what that tough life can get you. Just showing you. You know what I'm saying? Where it's gonna get you. Right there. You know what I'm saying? You want me around it? I'm gonna run again for you. I'm just showing. You wanna be that tough guy? You wanna be that tough girl? I'm just showing where it's gonna get you.
Nteka Lanier died at the bottom of those stairs while her phone was still recording. Now, Nteka actually wasn't fighting when she got shot. And when you watch that video again, you would see that her girlfriend and Anaya were brawling at the top of the stairs.
She our problem. She my problem. Y'all gonna call, you gonna call the roll? Come on, come on, I already know what type of time of night this bitch on. Come on, man, for real. Come on, man.
Nateca goes down the stairs, meaning she is done with the fight. She says, "Come on, bae," trying to get her girlfriend to leave. She says it again, but her girlfriend at that time was already too deep into the brawl and would not stop. So Nateca just stands there, out of the fight, waiting for her girl to finish. That's when Anaya screams to Laniqua. And Laniqua does exactly that, 9 times, into a woman who had her back turned, trying to leave. Within minutes, 911 calls started pouring in, witnesses reporting gunshots at the Candlewood apartments. But there was something disturbing that I noticed about this 911 call. I want you to listen to that call and tell me if this wasn't the most annoying and disorganized 911 call you have ever heard, especially because someone had just been shot. Now, this call lasted 4 minutes, but more than 90% of that time was wasted saying nothing to help the situation. The callers can't give a clear address. They kept saying 1080 North, but the dispatcher has to keep asking 1080 North, where? Multiple people talking, but nobody giving coherent information. They were too focused on describing the car that left the scene. Nobody is asking, how do I help her, or how do I stop the bleeding? They just immediately declare her dead. The dispatcher even asks, what makes you think this person's deceased? Trying to get someone to check if she could still be saved. But nobody did. Just hear for yourself how this call went.
911, what is the location of your emergency? Okay. 911, what is the location of your emergency? Hello, 911. Okay, so what makes you think that this person's deceased?
I don't know. I don't fucking know.
Okay, 1080 where? Can you tell me where?
Look, man, forget all this. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Rendered aid arrived at the
Thank you so much.
She ain't helping them.
Officers arrived at the scene within minutes. They found Nateca at the bottom of the stairs, multiple gunshot wounds, barely conscious. They rendered aid immediately, trying to save her life. Paramedics rushed her to Holmes Regional Medical Center, where she was pronounced dead at 6:28 p.m. Police didn't release her name at first to protect the investigation, but by that evening, her name was all over Facebook. Tributes pouring in, rest in peace posts, photos of her smiling, her friends and family mourning publicly while detectives worked to identify the shooters. But they didn't need much help. The Facebook Live video told them everything they needed to know. Cocoa Police offered a $5,000 reward for information, and by the following day, September 2nd, both Laniqua Bird and Anaya Thomas were in custody, arrested and charged with second-degree murder. During questioning, Anaya tried to play dumb, told detectives she was too busy fighting to know what happened. But when they played that video and she heard her own voice screaming, "Shoot her, bae," she couldn't deny it. She gave the order and Laniqua pulled the trigger. Laniqua didn't say a word during the questioning. She invoked her right to silence and her lawyer did all the talking. Both women pleaded not guilty and both were denied bond. When they appeared before the judge, he didn't hide his disgust.
Ma'am, you're here for the charge of a second-degree murder with discharge of a firearm, felony punishable by life, and I'm going to hold you no bond.
He also made it clear they weren't allowed to contact each other in jail.
Don't call her from the jail. While you're in custody together, you are not to have contact and discuss this case through letters, knocking on the pipes, or anything. You're not to discuss this case and not to have contact with each other.
Another thing I think you should know was that Anaya Thomas had a history of violence. On May 28, 2019, about a year before Niteka's murder, Anaya posted something on Facebook that immediately triggered a police response. This is what she wrote, word for word. "Me and my baby don't deserve the life we were given. I can't do this anymore. I just hope I get to see my little angel again. And if they find our bodies, I don't want no funeral."
Hey, who say something like this, bro? You know what I'm saying? Like, what the freak? You know what I'm saying? You see the people that be having babies? You see this? You know what I mean? That's what I be talking about, bro. You know what I mean? And this right here is what I be saying about generational curses. Because look how your mama talking. You know what I mean? This girl done had a baby. She not even ready for a baby. It's too many people that's having kids and not ready for kids. That's why I be trying to tell you. Y'all that's in the hood, y'all that's in the projects, you are part of a generational curse. You know what I mean? You are. Your mama was stupid. Your daddy was stupid. So guess what? You got to inherit it. You got to inherit the struggle because your mom and dad was stupid. Before getting himself and herself good together, they had your little stupid self. Now you got to eat cereal with water. You know what I'm saying? And bologna with cheese. All because your stupid mama and your stupid daddy couldn't wait to have you. They couldn't even take care of their dang self and they hunching. That's the reality that I get of y'all. You know what I'm saying? You ain't tough because you in the projects or because you in the hood. Your parents just stupid. That is the reality that I speak to y'all. I be trying to rewire and renew y'all minds from this worldly way of thinking because it isn't real. What I say is really real. You are in the projects. You are in the hood because your mama and your daddy is stupid. Generational curses is a thing. And guess what? You finna be the stupid mama and the stupid daddy just like you seen. You see how it is generational curses? Your mom and dad didn't know no better, so they had you, they raised you, and now guess what? You growing up not knowing any better. Now you finna have a kid, and guess what? That kid finna do the same thing. The whole family is finna be stuck in the projects because nobody can get it right. You see the definition? You see the generational curse? You stupid just like your mama. You stupid just like your daddy. You know what I mean? And you thinking you tough because you in the projects, because you in the hood. You know what I mean? Because I'm in a 3-story house. You know what I'm saying? Thank God. You know what I mean? My mom had common sense, and thank God she put it down to me. You know what I'm saying? Thank God. You know what I'm saying? I had parents who had wisdom and had parents who had knowledge, and they passed it down to me. So now the knowledge and the wisdom that I gained, I can pass it down to my son. Thank God. You know what I'm saying?
Cremate the both of us and
Thank
throw our
Jesus
ashes in the ocean. That's my only wish. Indian River County
Breaking generational curse.
tracked her phone to a Walmart parking lot in Vero Beach. When they found her, she was in the driver's seat, holding her 6-month-old baby face down on her chest.
Wait, what?
The arrest report described what happened next. Anaya then wrapped her right arm around the back of the infant's head and her left arm around the infant's torso in a hugging position. Anaya began squeezing, appearing to suffocate the child. A deputy smashed the window and pulled the baby out of her arms. The infant was unharmed. Anaya was arrested for felony child abuse and resisting arrest. This wasn't postpartum depression. This was someone willing to use violence against her own child as a manipulation tactic. So screaming for someone to shoot her ex-girlfriend wasn't a stretch. The family dynamics in this case are twisted. Laniqua Bird, the girl who pulled the trigger, was the cousin of Niteka's girlfriend. So when Niteka showed up with her new girl to fight her ex, she brought someone whose own family member was about to shoot her. This was literally cousins fighting cousins. But it gets even deeper.
What?
Anaya's father is also Niteka's cousin. So when Anaya and Niteka were dating, they were technically family. The whole situation is really a mess, and family ties that should have stayed private played out on Facebook Live instead. Another crazy thing was that Niteka was 27, Anaya was 21, and Laniqua was 19. At 27, Niteka should have known better than to pull up on teenagers over a Facebook post. But pride doesn't care about age, and when you're performing for a Facebook audience, logic goes out.
This is sick.
While Anaya and Lanika sat in jail, Niteka's family buried her. September 12th, 2020, Oil of Joy Church. Hundreds of people came. Her brother, OJ Ross, was there, trying to make sense of a loss that felt impossible. OJ was a junior running back at Cocoa High School, one of the top recruits in Florida.
Junior running back OJ Ross has someone he's playing for too. He hopes it would make his big sister Natika, nicknamed Bubbles, proud.
Wasn't nothing he wouldn't do for her and nothing she wouldn't do for him.
The bond with OJ and Natika was very, very close.
It's the first game of the season. After what his family has been through the last few weeks, OJ is dedicating this year to her. It was September 1st, a day OJ thought he'd always remember because it was the first one that college coaches could contact him. He got life-changing news that day. It just wasn't anything he wanted or expected.
I was having a good day. I had a good practice. After practice, one of my teammates, Cedric Hawkins,
I died on my birthday.
He said my sister had got shot. At first I was in shock. I didn't really believe it until he told me the exact place that she got shot at. We all was at the hospital. We just sitting there hoping she was fine, hoping she was fine. Then my mom went in, she came out, and I just seen it. I just seen it on her face. I seen it on her face. I just knew something was up.
Natika died at 6:28 that night.
That day, it was very hard for him, very hard, to where I had to just grab him and say some things to him and make sure he got it through his head.
The next day, OJ went back to school and to practice.
It's motivating me. I'm going harder because I know this is what she wants. She want me to go harder. She always talk about football. She want me to be the best, so I'm gonna go harder.
During the first quarter of his first game, OJ was able to break away from the Heritage defense.
I seen the hole open, so I just hit it. When I hit it, I was gone.
After landing in the end zone, he pointed to the sky.
Thank God first, but I also was thanking my sister. I know she watching over me, so that was for her.
His sister is watching, and so is his team.
They knew how close he was to his sister.
Much love to all of them. And then, you know, all his boys, the whole football team came and showed him love, and just like it's one big family.
OJ isn't in this alone.
I haven't been through nothing like this, so, and I don't wish it on nobody, but I've been working on it. I've been getting better, so that's all that matters.
Anaya's father, Terrence Thomas, who is also Niteka's cousin, posted a long statement on September 2nd. He confirmed what everyone suspected about the family connections, writing, "Let me clarify something justice has eyes, but cannot see. I don't wish death upon anyone, not even my worst enemy, not even my cousin. Bubbles, we just talked a few days leading up to her death. So therefore, I'm going to say what half of you motherfuckers are scared to say. Yes, Anaya Thomas is my daughter, and everyone else that were involved are my cousins. Yes, including the young lady that drove her to her death. It's clear that Bubbles didn't want to go there. It's clear she didn't want to go upstairs. It's clear that she stated several times, 'Bae, come on, let's go.' Over 6 times she said, 'Let's go.' But the young lady stated, 'No, I got time today.' It's clear that had my daughter and her friend been little white girls, they would have never seen jail. The police can shoot an unarmed black man in the back on camera."
Bro, see what I'm saying? We go with y'all trying to use color as a, what does this have to do with anything, bro? Like one thing I hate about America, boy, always color. You know what I'm saying, bro? I've seen white people get charged with murder. I've seen white people, and y'all seen it. I've seen white people get the most horrific sentences ever, bro. Seen everybody get consequences, bro. Please stop acting like white people just get away with everything. That's victim mindset that you're doing, bro. I promise you, if this happened to, if a white person did this, she'll be in jail. You know what I'm saying? Most of my true crime is white people. You know what I'm saying? You know, so it's just that victim mindset, bro, that you got. That lot, you know what I'm saying, of black people have, man. Trying to bring up that white junk. You know what I'm saying? That junk is, it's sad, bro. You know what I mean? That's victim mindset, bro. You know what I mean? One thing, but a lot of y'all gotta stop doing. Blaming white people for your mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Because when they do something, you don't see them blaming y'all. First thing y'all do, when y'all make a mistake, oh, white people. Even when y'all be in the streets killing each other, it's a white man's fault. The white man did this. I'd be like, what white man they talking about? You feel me? Can somebody tell me what white man these black folk be talking about? I just be trying to see y'all. This white man, so that white man make you go pick up a gun and go shoot another brother? What a white man at? Where you at? I ain't gonna lie, it's just for me, gang. I ain't never felt oppressed a day in my life. I know racism exists, but anybody can be racist. You know what I'm saying? Anybody can be racist. I know what a junk exists, but I just never felt like I ain't have the same opportunity as the next man. I ain't got that victim mindset, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's just me. I don't blame no white man for what I did. Everything that I was in was because of me. You know what I'm saying? Was because of me. Simple. Ain't no white man was the reason I went to jail. Ain't no white man, me. You know what I'm saying? And the first thing y'all want to do, y'all look at bro right here. First thing, white man killed George Floyd. First thing they want to do. White man killed George Floyd. You know what I'm saying? Black lives matter. Black lives matter. When a black person kills another black person, shh. Keep it in the street. Hypocrisy. When a white person kills a black person, his life matter. His life matter now. When a black person kills a black person, shh. You better not tell nobody, bro. Don't tell nobody. Keep it in the street. Keep it in the street. Hey, T-Will, he don't understand because you know why? Because he's one of them black people that blame white people for his... He one of them black people, bro, that blame white people for he one of them people that ain't got accountability. He one of them people I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? See, one thing about me, bro, when if you see somebody say something, bro, against what I'm saying, he what I'm talking about. He the person that... He the person that blame white people for his life. For where he at. He what I'm talking about. So he try to use that George Floyd... What I'm talking about.
And not get charged with a damn thing. But you
said, stop hating, Jay. You see what I'm saying? Look at him. Stop hating, Jay. That's all I'll be saying. You see what I'm saying? Stop it. He's saying I'm hating because I'm telling the truth. See what I'm saying? Stop hating, Jay. What I'm hating on. You see that? Bro says, stop hating because I'm telling the truth. Y'all see what I'm saying? That's why I'm hated. Because I tell the truth, bro. Telling you, people do not like people like me. This world kills people like me. This world cannot stand people like me because you know why? I tell the truth, bro. I say what people don't want to hear. I tell them about themselves. That's why they don't like me. I'm telling you.
Ladies getting their
they don't like me because I be hitting that hard.
Media. And it's clear that they were scared.
I be talking about them.
Took place in the parking lot. And maybe there's truth to systemic racism in the justice system. Maybe white women would have been treated differently. But that doesn't change the fact that his daughter screamed for another black woman to be executed in broad daylight 9 times over a Facebook post.
See, look, he said y'all on JD. Oh, man. You know what I'm saying? They not, man. They just... It's just about, you know what I mean, them having common sense, man. You know what I mean? Hey, you got a lot of growing up to do, young fella, man. You know what I'm saying? Young fella. Got a lot of growing up to do, man. You know what I'm saying? Stop blaming other people for your mistakes. Look yourself in the mirror, man. You know what I'm saying? Look yourself in the mirror. You're going to go a long way in life, bro, when you look yourself in the mirror. I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? I tell you right here, I get on this YouTube page and I tell you, bro, I was an entitled person. I was entitled. I was a liar. I hold myself. You say you 21, 27. Yeah, you older than me, but you're not older than me. You're 27, but in the brain, you 6. That's why I call you a little fella. In the brain, I'm older than you. I'm 23 years old, but in the brain, I'm far more mature than you, bro. That's why I call you a little fella. They think they age make them mature. I'm dropping facts tonight. These people be thinking they age make them mature. Whole time, bro, I met 40-year-olds that I'm more mature than. 40 years old act like a 16-year-old. That man ain't never grew up. All you do is grew up, but you ain't never grew up. Yeah, you grew up as a person, but your brain's still the same. How you thinking when you was 16, you still thinking like that when you was 50. When you 50. Just because you grow up don't mean you grow up. You know what I'm saying? Little fella. But like I said, man, one thing about me, I was an entitled person. I can get on here and admit my wrongs. I was entitled. You know, I was a liar. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't a leader. You feel me? I was a follower. You feel me? And when I mean by I was a follower, you know what I'm saying? Try to be things I wasn't. Wasn't being Jay. I always was a leader when it came to people. Never followed nobody when it came to people. I'm just saying when it came to me, being me, I was never Jay. You know what I'm saying? I never was being Jay trying to be like somebody else. See that right there, bro? I was holding myself accountable. You know what I'm saying? Me telling you this, get on YouTube telling you, bro. Holding myself accountable. You know why? Me holding myself accountable made me to the man I am today. Hold myself accountable. Being truthful with myself in real hurts. You know what I'm saying? But you got to accept it. See, a lot of people, real hurts them, but they don't accept it. That's why they never change. Real does hurt. You got to accept it. So all I did, look myself in the mirror, told myself about myself, and changed. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So you never going to change if you never hold yourself accountable. If you never look yourself in the mirror, bro, everybody on this live, I promise you, you got flaws. I got flaws. We all got flaws. You got flaws, bro. But I promise you, bro, you ain't never going to change. Your life never going to get better, bro, if you never hold yourself accountable. Stop holding everybody else accountable and look yourself in the mirror. Stop telling everybody else about their problems and tell yourself about your problems. All right, bro, you tell him and you tell her about how him and her is. Okay, look yourself in the mirror. How the freak is you? What you got to deal with? See, a lot of y'all don't do that. Y'all tell each other, y'all tell other people about their problems. Look yourself in the mirror, bro, and see how far you come in life. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't never going to be the person that God wants you to be or the person that you want to be if you never hold yourself accountable.
No amount of deflection erases that. As of December 2025, Lanika Bird and Anaya Thomas are still in Brevard County Jail.
I learned that at a young age, man. Holding yourself accountable,
is expected in early
go a long way.
In August 2025, the court ruled the Facebook Live video admissible as evidence. In September 2022, while awaiting trial for murder,
we all got flaws, y'all.
Was charged again. Aggravated assault and domestic violence battery. Completely separate incident. So even facing life in prison, she was still committing acts.
Enjoy church, my boy. She loves Aiden, man.
Had no record before this. She
had no record?
19 years old with a clean slate, but she threw it all away in 10 seconds because her girlfriend...
She had no record and threw it all away in 10 seconds.
But she threw it all away
in
10 seconds because her girlfriend told her to. Nteka Lanier is gone, 27 years old.
How long I been streaming, chat?
Buried. Her brother carries her memory into every game. Her family is trying to make sense of something that never should have happened. 2 women are facing life in prison. 2 families destroyed. All over a Facebook post nobody even remembers.
I'm gonna do one more video.
The trial in 2026 will decide the legal question, but millions have already seen that Facebook Live video. But I would love to know...
Y'all want scary? Y'all want scary, chat? Y'all want scary?
Was it murder or self-defense? I know a jury will...
It was murder, bro. I mean, it was murder. You know, no self-defense. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. You know what I mean? Straight murder. You know what I'm saying? Straight murder. You know what I mean? That's what the freak it is. You know what I'm saying? I'll react to NBA tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I kind of, when I be getting in that mood, I don't really like reacting to sports over and over again. You know what I'm saying?